Hey everybody, consistency is key, okay? You want your life to change. You are already on that path. You gotta stick with it. I have my vest on here. Being consistent with what I eat, what I break my fast with, which is Old Faithful, 3 boiled eggs, 2 bottles of water, and my supplements. If you haven't seen any of my videos and you're new, welcome. These are 2 elderberries. That's for your immune system. These are 3 pre-post probiotics by Goli. That is for your gut. Okay. And these are beets from Goli. You take 2 of these a day. These are for your cardiovascular and your blood pressure. Okay. Okay, so as I'm about to break my fast here with these boiled eggs and take on my supplements, and I have my 2 bottles of water, as you can see, and I have my weighted vest on. Hopefully you can see it very well. And I have my waist trainer on, and I feel great. I feel great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my food here, and I will hit you guys back in a little bit. I'll be getting my first meal together. And I'll show you what we're going to eat. Okay? Consistency is key, y'all. I really need you to get that. All right. I'm about to eat, and I'll see you in a little bit. Good evening, family. How was your day? I hope it was blessed and highly favored of God. Mine was really, really good. I prepared my meal, as I showed you earlier, and it was good. I got full, and as I'm learning through my journey, and we always have said this, less is more. So a lot of times we're not paying attention to instructions. A lot of times we want to make our own rules. In anything in life, we tend to do that. We can have a blueprint, and it's staring us right in the face. Now, it could be we didn't understand, or a lot of the times we want to take an easy way out and do it things our way. So with me, I don't think it's that I didn't understand or anything, and I was not trying to have my own blueprint. But I just was like, okay, because this challenge that I'm going through is the second one. And like Coach told me today, she called me. We were messaging, and she just went on and called me, and it was an honor to talk to her. And so, and as I see the other ladies and how we post and everything, and we're talking about our food and our consumption and, you know, the amount. And basically, if you're full, don't eat. Or just make sure you have some protein. No carbs. Your last meal. Just as simple as that. So it made me think, I'm like, okay, because my second meal, it's hard for me to eat because I'm full. 32 ounces is a lot, y'all. It is. Even 24 ounces. But 32 was mainly for everyone that was just getting started and used to filling their plates up. So you have a guide. So I was just like, okay. As I watched the other ladies and look at their posts and their comments, I'm like, okay. When I'm full, I'm full. I'll save the rest for the next day, you know, or just make sure I eat a small amount. Okay, you guys, my apologies. My phone rang. So, you know, like I was just saying, I now know what to do. I do. And knowledge is power. It really, really is. So I won't be overeating. You know, when I get full, I'm full. I do break my fast at 6 o'clock, meaning, you know, I'll be done with my fasted window. Well, I'll be done eating, and then I think I said that right, yeah. I won't be eating after 6 p.m. That's what I'm saying. So, so you have your window from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and you have 2 meals. That's it. And you break your fast with a protein. Yeah. So I was like, okay, all right. I know what to do now. You know, it's going to run smoothly. Now, it's going to be a little hard, but it's okay. We got this. We do. So I'm going to go to the store and pick up some items. And, you know, I don't want to pick up nothing bad, even though we can eat what we want. And I just been eating pretty much the same thing. You know, I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I don't want to open up my palate to nothing bad. So, but I'm excited. I really, really am. So, I'll call y'all back once I make it back from the store. Okay, once I pick up my items, I'm gonna keep making a list and see what I'm gonna buy. Okay, and I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, call y'all back. Good evening, y'all. All right, I know I said I was gonna call you guys back once I made it to the store, but y'all, it was kind of packed. So this is what your girl got. Let's do a full haul. Okay. All right, so we got 3 bags of the Market Side Classic Iceberg Salad. Okay, I got 3 bags of these. None of these are sponsored, by the way, okay? So since I'm over here in this section, we'll start over here. I got the party size Ritz crackers, fresh stacks, the original. All right. You'll see why I got a party pack. Can't go wrong with the broccoli florets. Great value. Okay. I have 4 of these. Remember I talked about a cabbage? The girl got a big head of cabbage. All right. I changed it up a little bit. Instead of getting the legs, I got the wings. Can't believe you girls eating chicken. $12.68. That's how much it is. Yep. Didn't look too bad, so I was like, okay. I haven't been doing that much on bananas, and if I have, I've been freezing them, putting them in my smoothies. So I just got 3 bananas. Okay. And then, since I'm right here, I'll go ahead. Put these right here. Okay, so I'll just get 1 of each. All right, so I got the buttery home style mashed potatoes. Okay, it's my go-to. I got the buttery herb flavor also, and the roasted garlic. So I got 3 of each. So I got 3 packs each. Okay. So we have fasting on Sunday, so I have 3 of the chicken broth. Okay. I had to get me some more air freshener. This is my OG, the Glade automatic spray refill cashmere wood. Can't go wrong with that. So I got 1 for the bathroom and 1 from downstairs, and then I always buy the 7 refills, same fragrance. Okay, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of them. And then got me some more toilet bowl cleaner. This is just as good as the other kind. Okay, it's the great value, but it's toilet bowl cleaner with bleach. Can't go wrong with that. Okay. Then I got 6 avocados. I got the hard kind because I wanted them to take their time, because I was going to eat it right now because I have some already. And then I got a bag of sweet potatoes. You know, I've been taking advantage of the carbs, but it's a good carb. Okay. So for the chicken, I got another bell pepper and onion. Okay. I have some left, but I was going to have extra just in case. All right. So I got the organic kind, which is the best kind, ginger tea. All right. That's for my, when I do my apple cider vinegar, my last one, which I'm going to make tonight before I go to bed, use tea. So I have another brand, but that's when I get ready to run out. And I should have got the big barbecue sauce because I like barbecue sauce. All right, I got the Kraft Original. Can't go wrong with the original barbecue sauce. Slow simmered, new and improved. And I got my French honey mustard. That's for my tuna. And I got the $1,000. I know that's not really so good for you. The Kraft. Oh Lord, I got the kind with bacon. I was not paying attention, y'all. It's going back. I want the bacon. Goodness. All right. So I got 8 of each. I got the ranch flavored chunky light tuna, and I got the lemon pepper chunky light tuna. Sometimes I mix these together. So I got 8 of each. I got a bag of apples, the Gala red apples. All this is from Walmart. I'll bring you close. Okay, I got 2 cases of eggs. It's 60 large white eggs. Okay, I normally don't buy this kind, but hey, your girl's been eating eggs. Make sure I have them. So yeah. And that's what I got. I spent a total, I believe it was like 123, 128 or so after taxes. I used stamps. I didn't have that much. And then I used some cash. So, okay. So you see what I've got. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this up. And I'll call you guys back in a little bit before I wind down. Alrighty? Later. Alright, you guys. One more thing I forgot. I have the HP black and tricolor turquoise. Well, it's 3 different colors. Okay. Just say colors and black. Okay. 67 HP. Not sure if I told you. I was trying to print out some very important papers. And I know for a fact that I not too long recently bought some ink. Okay, so it could have been a year. But still, it should be printing properly. So I'm going to try this and see if that was the problem. And I pray that if that is what it is, that way I can use my own printer. I got all this paper. So yeah, I have a 67 HP. All right, none of these are sponsors. I had to come back and just let y'all know. So I'm going to go upstairs. I got a few things I need to do, and I'll come back and I'll call you guys back once I get done. Alrighty. Hey, you guys. Good evening. How are y'all doing? Hope your day's going well. Mine is going good. I've already taken my apple cider vinegar, aka Bentley, and I have a sweet potato in the oven cooking. I'm possibly going to eat it today, if not maybe tomorrow. I am in the midst of putting seasoning on my 3 boiled eggs. I just boiled some eggs here. And yeah, so doing a lot better today, meaning time wise. I got up a little early than what I normally would, and I said, okay, you want different, you gotta do different, you gotta push. One thing I can say, when you take that apple cider vinegar, whether you have added ingredients in it or not, it does give you a boost of energy. But I can tell the difference with Bentley because it has that cayenne pepper in there and that moringa in there and cinnamon. So all the good seasonings and properties that we need. So, and as you can see, I have on my weighted vest and my waist beads, which they're dropping. I don't have the fire hot on today. I have just the waist trainer itself. So yeah, peppers feel like they want to make me sneeze. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. Okay, so I already have my gummies and everything in the living room. I got my water. I already drank 1 bottle, so I have 1 more to drink. Sorry about the lighting. And we're gonna eat tuna today. That's my favorite. So, yep, gonna have tuna. I don't think I'm gonna eat with this vest on. I don't think I am. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and go ahead and eat. So I had to speak over my shoulder because I think it's just the weight, because I haven't had been doing any really, exercise with it. So yeah, so to speak. So yeah, any muscle that you work that you haven't worked in a while, it's bound to be sore. So I'm going to go ahead and eat, and I'll call you guys back later once I get done, and then we'll get our first meal prepped and everything, and our dinner. Okay, and I'll let you know what I'm going to eat. Alrighty, we'll talk later. Okay, see, the spot is empty. There's the Christmas box. When you set out to do something, you got to follow through. I've been saying that I'm going to take down my Christmas tree. So I was like, okay. And there was a couple more things that were sitting out that I had to put up out of sight, out of mind. Now I'm putting on my weighted vest again because I couldn't put that bag to that Christmas tree back where I had it. You see the box right there? See the box right there? Well, right behind the couch, storage. Yeah, because this apartment doesn't have that much storage, y'all. And I can't wait to move out of it. So I have to do what I have to do. And I see, like I said before, I see why it's important. When you're wearing your weighted vest, get y'all some light. Even though I'm using it with my TV. You know, use it, wear it while you're moving around. I thought I hit pause. Sorry. Okay, let me get y'all some extra light. Okay, there we go. All right, so. Ooh. Well, trying to prop y'all up. Here we go. Put it right here. There we go. All right. So yeah, I see why it's really good to wear this when you're moving about. I'm probably going to be going upstairs here shortly. And I got a few house cleaning. Okay. I need to change the sheets on my bed. Put up a load of clothes. Maybe wash another load. I eat my first real meal, big meal, in about 4 minutes. I'm probably going to make it 3:30. I'm going to have 1 pack of tuna, crackers, probably one of those little small pack of crackers that I showed y'all, and broccoli, and a sweet potato. So I have my vegetables, my protein, and my carbs. So trying to figure this thing out. The thing is that there's not an eating schedule. Not schedule, eating regimen. Not even eating regimen. You can eat whatever you want. But I've programmed my mind to not eat the things that I ate before. So I have cereal in there that needs to be eaten, my almond milk, my coffee, and my creamer. Those are the things that I used to eat on a regular, especially my coffee. Y'all know that, and my bananas. So I was just trying to stay clear from those things, because if you know that something is a weakness for you, you're gonna give it up, or give it up for a while, you know? So, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm afraid to eat those. I don't really want to open my palate up like that, you know? I did for the holidays, and we, pat ourselves on the back because we still lost weight over the holidays. And that's a hard thing. So I'm thankful for Coach, for the DIve family, to where she's showing us how to lose weight and still eat what you want. You eat in moderation, proportion, and your eating window. I refuse. Hold 1 second. Alexa, cancel that 3 p.m. timer.
You don't have any 3-hour timer set.
I'm sorry. Alexa, cancel that 3 p.m. Okay, y'all. I knew she was gonna, I knew the alarm was gonna go off, so I just went on and took care of it. So yeah, it's like I've programmed my mind this time, and I told you, once I get started with something, and it's something that I really want to do, I have tenacity. I will make it happen. And I'm going to stay the course. I am. I ordered me some more waist beads. These that I have on, they're stretched. And I'm a first timer wearing waist beads. So I really didn't know the ins and outs. So of course I went on YouTube. And I watched a lot of young ladies that have their channel showing you tutorials how to put on waist beads and what they're for and all those good things. And I got a lot of information. Now, Jessica, she did tell me what to do. But like I said, yeah, I do better with you showing me. And somewhat telling me, but showing me more so. So, I'm not going to say I did my beads wrong, but you got those love handles back there and they get caught up back there. And I really do want it at the upper top, but it does move, y'all. It does move, and especially if you're wearing a waist trainer, yeah, it's going to be kind of tight. So, I'm hoping that I be able to install them correctly. Yeah. So I watched the video today and it was very, very helpful. It was. So, there's a lot of things I know I could put up. I just don't know where they're going. I don't have a home for it because this place is small. So there's some things I can probably get rid of in that closet maybe. And then there's stuff I have upstairs. I need to rearrange my shelves behind my door in my bedroom. But then I need some more bins. So I need to get the bins first, whether I order them or go try to get the Walmart. Have my son to bring me. And put a lot of my stuff that I have out, like my body sprays, my mist body sprays, and a lot of my hair products and stuff. I can put those in there. They're already in some bins, but I got more stuff. And it looks so cluttered, y'all. And I don't like the way my bed is because my footboard, it allows me to not be able to close. Yeah, it allows me to not be able to close my door. And then I'm constantly bumping into hitting the edge of the footboard, which causing bruising on my legs. And then there's an outlet behind there where it's for my fan. And y'all, it's kind of hard trying to squeeze myself, my little short arms, putting that cord in that wall. So now I got it rigged up with a long stitching cord that I'm using for my charger. It's a phone charger / iPod charger, AirPod charger, and watch charger. So my apologies, someone is texting me. So I have that plugged in into that stitching cord. So, and that's just kind of bothering me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So I really want to take a day and just start maybe upstairs and then work my way downstairs. Then I need to get them to come in here and clean this carpet, and I need to pick a day where I'm not here so it can dry by the time I get home, because I can't be here while they clean the carpet, and I don't want to be sitting outside and then have to come in here with wet carpet. So yeah, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot that I know I need to do, but I'm glad that I'm thinking about it and I'm unfolding everything one step at a time. And that will unclutter your mind and keep stress off of you, especially if it's something that you want to do. Then I want to get back in here and dust again and stuff, just little things. Go through my mail. I have a little small shredder, and it only shreds so much at a time. So I'm like, okay. I did start it, so I do have a bag in there. I need to dump it and keep going. Now, my mom have a real big, huge shredder, so maybe if I go over to her house and stay a couple days, I'll just put all my mail in a bag, like she does anyway, and just pick a day to shred. Then I can do it all at one time because she has a huge shredder. So I'm just saying, y'all, that's therapeutic for me and should be for anyone. Because it's alleviating stress. There's things you need to do, All right, y'all. First meal of the day. Ritz crackers. If that's not enough, I have some more right here. I have 1 pack of tuna, the ranch flavor, broccoli, and sweet potato. And I need to drink this bottle of water. And I have 2 more for my last meal of the day. And when I get done eating this, I'll be taking my apple cider vinegar and my MCT oil. So I'm so happy that I'm staying on the course, being on time with my eating and all those things in my eating window. So I'm excited. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. I'll call you guys back shortly and we will chop it up a little bit more. Alrighty.